And something triggered me in some statement by a girl in a classroom. And next thing I know, I'm in this realm of like, I want to be that good football player. I want to be great at it. So I leaned back in, did a whole bunch of things that were not in my current character. Didn't feel like it was me. I think there's that thought that like you have this initial belief when you set out, and I didn't. I just believed the fact that if I did nothing, nothing would get better. That was really what it was. Because the life I've been living up to that point, where a lot of us are, we're in the same kind of flow of life doing our thing, and we go, well, if I just keep doing more of this, it might change. And I'm glad that at 15, I was like, if I don't do anything different, nothing different is coming for me. And so it was this belief, not in my ability, but my belief that if I did this, I could get better. I'd go out into the weight room and kids make fun of me. You know, I drop a football, kids make fun of me. But it was this thing where I wasn't trying to identify at that moment with the guy just yet, because I wasn't. I had that imposter syndrome kind of conversation. But I did want to identify as the guy that did the work. That was the separation. I'm going to do the work. I don't care if it turns into something or not. I just know that if I don't get any closer to my goal. So I just kept showing up and doing that work. And even though they made fun of me, I was like, yeah, I may not be as strong as you, but I'm stronger than I was a month ago, than a week ago. So that little mentality of like putting these little deposits in day after day, that started creating outcomes. I grew up in a household with people that were overweight and obese, and nobody in the house loved themselves in that manner, like ever. And so for people to go, I love myself and how I look, it's like, I get the desire to want to feel good in your own skin, but the solution isn't to avoid the fact that you don't feel that great and to tell everybody we should accept you that way, because I don't think it's loving of my family if I go, it's okay for you to be sick and out of shape and be tired and be angry at yourself or angry because you're short-tempered, because whatever it might be. Because again, I've never seen somebody fight to get in shape and go, I regret this.
Yeah.
They come in, like same as you're talking about, like, I don't know how to handle this new attention. Women want me, men want me, all these different things take place. And they're brighter, they're lighter, they're joyous, they're happy. And so for someone to stop themselves from feeling that because they want to find a way to, in the short term, feel good about themselves by saying, accept me as I am, I think it's a wider problem that people just, no one wants to talk about it. If I've done things that make me lose respect in myself, I can't love myself the same way. So I don't show up for myself the same way. So I'll miss the party, or I'll miss the work thing. I won't do the thing for myself and go take a trip or whatever it is, because part of me doesn't think I deserve it. And so my life experience, even outside of the physical, is vastly negatively impacted by just not being in some kind of shape, or at least feeling like I'm in better shape than I was. Just look like you, but a little better. That's the kind of dopamine dump that people should be looking for. Just a little better for you, as opposed to comparison to the rest of the world. There's things that we do in the background that nobody will ever know.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not gonna tell anybody. But dude, that seeds me. So when I'm in the shine, like in the light, you ain't taking anything from me. When you decide like, it's too hard today, I don't want to do this today, I'm not motivated, or I can't stay on task, it tells me you haven't done enough dark work. I've never known an athlete in the off season that lifted the weights, ran the routes, did the playbook, killed it at practice, that on game day goes, I don't know if I want to go out there. That is a skill of being able to go dark, stop doing everything in the realm of like, hey everybody, watch me and see what I do. Because what I think they'll call my definition at current of dark work is hard work, done in private, fueled by some kind of ambition that develops a skill and the brazenness to deploy that skill when needed. And a lot of people are wanting to go out and be the people and be the shine, but they haven't done the dark work to shine bright. And so what a lot of people are doing is they're trying to shine in the light without having done that dark work. And when you do that properly, it's a whole different approach to the world. There's this chomping at the bit to get out there, to do more, it's like this grit that's inside you to shine. When I want to become that person later, I have to think about what are the things I'm gonna have to sacrifice and lean into? What hard work do I have to do for when it comes time to show up in the world, I'm gonna get what's mine.